Any of you guys have ever heard Tom talk about Guidos and Guido's Wild Riders? We're now the Mild Riders, but there's a group of us that hung with Tom. You know, we knew him from the club, but we also hung with him outside of the club. And a couple of times a year we would go together up to Mariposa or other places, and none of that came back to whatever we did up there stayed up there. But one of my friends here, Pat, just said, you know, we all want to be athletes, but the other way to call it are alcoholics. I'm not the best storyteller, but there's one story I want to try to share. One of our friends, Jack Edney, has done the Endeavor Challenge several times. I don't know if you heard about that, but he and his brother Dave used to do the Endeavor. And Jack, the last time he did the Endeavor, a group of us went up to support him. It's 36 hours or 40 hours of madness where, you know, they didn't sleep, they did all these crazy physical challenges. And a group of us went up to support him, and none of us had a place to stay. So we went back to this very small condo that they had that had 2 beds in it, a fold-out hide-a-bed. Well, actually it had 3. A really nice bed that some of our friends back here, Lisa and Matt, were with us, and they had their dog Petey with it. So Jack and Laura had paid for this condo, and Jack was out doing the run, so Laura kindly gave Tom and Christine the nice bed. And then there was a fold-out bed, and the 3rd bed was a trundle bed. And Laura and I teased that we got to sleep together that night because she was on the lower bed, I was on the upper bed, and the upper bed was so close to the ceiling that when I woke up to go to the bathroom, I hit my head on the ceiling. Well, Petey's parents were gonna sleep in the hide-a-bed, but Matt's back was hurting that night, so there was a discussion about where everybody was going to sleep, and it ended up that Matt and Lisa got the nice bed, and Tom and Christine got the hide-a-bed. And guess who got to sleep in the nice bed? Petey, the dog. Well, that was part of it, but then, you know, we were in the same room. Laura and I were on the trundle bed, and they were on the fold-up bed, Tom and Christine. And about halfway through the night, we hear Tom going, "Shit, oh, ugh." He's all groaning and grumping, and lo and behold, he's gotten down in between the hide-a-bed, and he's in between the cushion and the floor, trying to get out of the hide-a-bed. So that's the thing, I will never forget that experience. We were one big happy family that night, but that was the grumpy side of Tommy, but we all know and love his laugh and his infectious smile. We're going to really miss it. And the other thing I do want to say is I was part of a breakfast crew that we got together every Friday morning for 30+ years, and Tom sat right next to me every Friday. There's several people that also go, and I'm going to miss that boy a lot. So, thanks everybody.
Thanks, Guido.